Twitch, YouTube, hello, welcome to another stream. My name's Corrupted2108. This is the Going Ham Hot Lap number 51, and with number 51, we have our first weaponized supercar. Without further ado, this is the Pegassi Weaponized Ignus. It's a Lamborghini with a minigun on the roof. That's pretty much all I have. Not really much more to say. Although with the added weight, they gave the weaponized version of this vehicle the H.W. upgrade. Still have no idea why. But for a supercar, it's rather quick. I mean, when you're paying the price of a Lamborghini, you would expect it to be fast. Why buy it if it's not? Not in this type of race skill, but in theory, yes. If I were to bring this to a GTA race, oh, buddy, watch out. What? Get out. What are you... The fuck was that about? Like, I couldn't get unhooked from that car, that box truck. I don't know what the fuck the reason was. Yeah, no, it definitely, for me, it's left bumper to use the minigun, and in this type of race, it's not active. It doesn't even spin. So, no, it was stuck on, like, it was almost like the mirror got hooked in the wheel well, and I couldn't like get free of the box truck. shit. Landed it. Thank you. Tractor. Another tractor. The hell? Admittedly, probably should have just hit the biker. Like that. Oh, did she? Nice. Oh, she got what, braces? Oh God. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. I've thankfully I've never needed to wear braces. My teeth were not that like bad that way. It's my teeth are just soft, so like they are they break easy. Um, but as far as like if they're crooked or need to be straightened out with braces, yeah, I've never had to wear them. Um, aside from that, um, the the only thing I could say is good luck to her because uh, you know, it'll it'll help in the long run. However, right now it's a pain in the well, teeth. So. It's called a hot lap because it's in theory just one lap. This entire race is a point to point, so it's one starting area, one finishing area, and you finish the race by sending your car into off the pier. It's called a hot lap due to the fact that it's each car takes one try on this track. Um, and with going ham, it just kind of, I don't know, it kind of fits. In my mind, it fits. Some cars are going to be slower than others, but also it really depends on how many times the driver, in this case me, fucks up. If you know, there have been some hot laps where fucking car explodes, so it's like, you know. I'm legitimately trying to see which car that I own is legitimately the fastest. Car explodes a really hot lap. Well, yeah, I mean, in theory, if the car explodes, the car doesn't finish. Especially if it were real life, the car would not finish. Speaking of real life people and their shenanigans, did you hear about the driver of a C7 Corvette? It was highly modified. He was driving over 170 miles per hour for 55 minutes. Melted the back end of the car because of how hot the exhaust got. Whoopsie. Yeah. Over 55 minutes of travel. I don't know what distance he got, but and I'm sure a high-speed chase a chase was involved. Yeah, over 55. Oh, it was either 55 minutes or over 55 minutes at 170 miles an hour. I read about it on one of the car posts I follow on Instagram, and I was like, that can't be real. And then I actually looked it up, and I was like, oh shit, it is real. I'm surprised the car didn't run out of fuel first. Pardon me. I've not heard that one yet. All right, thank you. I appreciate that. And if it wasn't for her saying something, you wouldn't even you wouldn't even know I do this. Uh-huh. Almost was able to split the light poles. Hey, I mean, you know, word of mouth is definitely, ow. Ow. Shit. Word of mouth is definitely a forgotten art, or a lost art, rather, because most people nowadays find the random people that do what I do via, like, shorts on YouTube or TikTok or the reels on Instagram, and you sit there and go, oh, well, you know what, he's actually pretty funny, I'm gonna follow what he does. He does, she does, they do, whatever. I mean, obviously, what the fuck? That was a truck. Normally, today's day and age, everything is spread through, like, Instagram, TikTok. Oh, hey, check this out. And it's, you know, if the attention is grabbed, then hooray. Most people nowadays don't even rely on, you know, the, word of mouth, like, oh, dude, I'm streaming over on such and such site, or I'm streaming over on Twitch, or whatever the case may be. It's, you know, shit. If this was around when I was still in high school, nobody would be talking about, they stream on Twitch for, in their free time. It would be, and it's funny because when I was in high school, if you were a gamer, you were automatically labeled a nerd. Now, if you're not a gamer, you're automatically labeled a nerd. It's the role, the way it is has. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Also, when I was in high school, the internet wasn't what it is today. So. Boink. Do you have to be right there? Move. Okay. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. I got a couple of turns coming up. I will, I'll read what you posted, Gil, in just 1 second. Hang on. We're looking at a sub 30-minute finish here. Not with taking flight into a tree, though. Dude, what the fuck? Okay. 2914.621. Nowadays, that is a profession. Some leave their day jobs just to become an influencer. Influencer at its core is what it is. And at its core, what is... Dude, I couldn't even tell you what an influencer is. Really the only thing I know is I play game... I'm a gamer playing games. I don't do influencing by any stretch. I jump on, do a hot lap when I can, or I'll play an actual in-depth game when I can. And that's pretty much all I do. If you enjoy the content I provide, then that makes me happy. So, and to the 31 followers that I have here on Twitch, and I have a little bit more on YouTube, I'm very grateful. If and I'm I play the games that I want to play. I don't and like I said, like you and I were talking in a earlier conversation, once I do have a gaming PC set up, I will branch into computer gaming as well. I don't have one now, but the whole goal is to make content, and hopefully the people that watch enjoy the content. Obviously, there are going to be people that float into the channel and float out of the channel, going, "This guy's yammering about something stupid. I'm not even paying attention," and that's fine. To those people, I'm not to their liking. But to the other people that show up, like what I do, hey, I thank you. I thank you for following me. I thank you for the support that you're giving. Every little bit helps. As for being an influencer, I have absolutely no idea what that even is. And I've heard the word influencer thrown around at different occasions. One of the occasions being somebody at the local McDonald's, claims to be an influencer. Okay, if you're such an influencer, how about you influence your boss to get the milkshake machine fixed? How about that? No? Okay, well, you can't help me. You're not very much an influencer. And that's pretty much just how it goes. And for people that are coming in, welcome into the ending of my hot lap. You've pretty much, unfortunately, you've missed everything, and it's just me, yammering at this point. But yeah. So but that does it for me, and the hot lap. I will be back tomorrow with another one, and I think we're gonna do might do a Pegassi week. It might be all Lamborghinis this week, so I will have to get that prepped and going for this week. So we had the Weaponized Ignus today. We'll do a different one tomorrow, and so on and so forth. And maybe we'll end on the regular Ignus on Sunday. So for the next 7 days, it's Pegassi week. So, but this has been the Hot Lap. I have been Corrupted 2108. I'll see you next time.